This is Ralph Irvin in the J.D. Morgan Intercollegiate Athletic Center, home of the UCLA Athletic Department, and I'm here with UCLA Gymnastics head coach Valorie Kondos Field. And coach, a mixed weekend on the road trip in Chicago. Statistically, big score, but not the result you were looking for.
Right. There were so many highs in that meet. It was fun to have our team healthy again, to be able to go out and put up a great lineup. It was great to start off the meet the way we did. Our athletes did not warm up well on bars because the bars were really tight, and they uncharacteristically had made mistakes, but they kept saying, don't worry, we'll adjust. And they did well. Went to beam, did well, and then went to floor, and 3 of our best tumblers didn't adjust. We worked hard with them during the warm-up to get them to adjust the floor, and I don't know why they didn't do it or couldn't do it. They did it on the podium last year at Nationals. So that was a bit disheartening, but overall it was a good meet for us.
And certainly when you come out of a weekend like that, you mentioned the floor being lows, but there's obviously got to be highlights out of the trip.
Well, the highlight of the trip for us was being able to go see Catherine Mahoney, the athlete from Michigan State. She's in the Rehabilitation Institute in Chicago, and I went with a few of the girls before the meet started, and I really didn't know what to expect, and I've never met Catherine. But when we walked in, her eyes just got huge, and she was so excited to see us, quite surprised, obviously. But it was so interesting to be able to sit with her, and I had to keep reminding myself that she had gotten injured, because she is a true inspiration for not being a victim in life and for really just making the best of what you've got. I wish I would have known that she had been in such a good spirits and in that state, because I think we would have gone over much earlier to be able to just hang out with her. It was really heartwarming and truly inspirational to be with her. And the few athletes that I took with me just couldn't stop talking about her. In fact, we were back in the gym today just talking about her and what a great example she is.
Well, you mentioned earlier about the initial performance from Sam Peshek. That had to be exciting for you to see her back in action.
Oh my gosh, Sam. Yeah, it was fun for me to watch the difference between her not competing on the floor and her being able to compete on the floor. She got a little bit nervous, which was great. You could just see that focus and that fire in her eyes. When she saluted the judge, she was so excited, does her beautiful, beautiful routine. And as soon as she landed, she came over to me. She goes, "Can I do the other events?" I was like, "No, you can't." Hasn't even been training the other events. But she's a competitor, and it's great to have that fire in our competitive lineup.
Well, and people are going to be able to see her competing this weekend. You finally return back to Pauley Pavilion Monday afternoon.
Yes, we do. Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock, not 2 o'clock. 1 o'clock, it's President's Day. We'll be going against NC State. It's our Heart of a Champion meet. And we're partnering with the Camp del Corazon, which is in Catalina, that is a nonprofit camp for children with heart disease. I think people know it's dear to our hearts because, for obvious reasons, because it's for the children. It's also connected with UCLA Pediatrics, and our assistant head coach, Chris Waller's had 2 heart surgeries. So it's a great partnership for us. We're excited to have some special guests showing up for it, and it's going to be a great event.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck this week.
Thank you very much.
That's UCLA head coach Valorie Kondos Field. Again, the Bruins back in action Monday. That meet starts at 1 o'clock as North Carolina State comes to Pauley Pavilion, the Heart of a Champions meet. Of course, the best news and notes on UCLA Gymnastics, you get it all right here. UCLABruins.com.